a long story.
Simon Anderson didn't just ride waves, he changed them forever. In 1980, he created a surfboard so revolutionary it left the entire world in shock. A design that made surfing faster, smoother, and more powerful than ever before. But here's the twist, he never cashed in on it. Why? The answer will blow your mind. Simon Anderson was born on July 7, 1954, in Sydney, Australia, a place where the ocean was more than just scenery. It was a way of life. Growing up overlooking Coleroy Beach, Simon was surrounded by the rhythms of the sea from an early age. The sound of waves crashing against the shore, the salty breeze, and the sight of surfers carving through the water were all part of his daily experience. His father played a crucial role in shaping his connection to the ocean. Every morning, they would go for long swims together, diving into the cool waters of the Pacific. These early experiences instilled in Simon a deep love and respect for the sea, making it clear that his life would always be tied to the water. But it wasn't long before swimming alone wasn't enough. At just 13 years old, Simon picked up his first surfboard. The moment he paddled out and caught his first wave, something clicked. This was his calling. His natural balance, athleticism, and determination helped him quickly stand out in the local surfing scene. From that moment on, he wasn't just another kid at the beach. He was a surfer with a future. By the time Simon Anderson turned 16, his passion for surfing had become more than just a hobby. It was his life. Determined to immerse himself in the world of surfboards, he made a bold decision to leave school and start working at Shane Surfboards, one of the most well-known surfboard manufacturers in Australia. There, he learned the art of shaping and repairing boards, a skill that would later set him apart not just as a surfer, but as an innovator. Simon's talent in the water was undeniable. In 1971, he competed in the Australian Junior Championship at Bells Beach, one of the most prestigious surf contests in the country. Against fierce competition, he clinched the title, proving that he was more than just another local surfer. He was a rising star. Through the late 1970s, Simon continued to build his reputation. His powerful, fluid style and fearless approach to waves earned him top rankings in international competitions. In 1977, he reached a career milestone by securing third place in the world standings, firmly establishing himself among the best surfers in the world. His competitive success was only the beginning of his groundbreaking journey in the sport. In the late 1970s, surfing was dominated by single-fin and twin-fin boards, each with distinct advantages and limitations. Single-fin boards offered stability but lacked maneuverability, while twin fins provided speed and agility, but often compromised control, especially for larger surfers like Simon Anderson. Observing fellow Australian Mark Richards' success with twin fins, Anderson recognized the need for a design that combined speed and control. In October 1980, inspired by shaper Frank Williams' experiments with a third fin, Anderson conceptualized a board featuring 3 equal-sized fins. By early 1981, he had perfected this innovative design, known as the thruster, which seamlessly blended maneuverability, stability, and speed, revolutionizing the sport of surfing. When Simon Anderson introduced his 3-fin thruster design in early 1981, not everyone was convinced. Many in the surfing world were skeptical. Could this new setup really outperform the traditional single and twin-fin boards that had dominated the sport for decades? Simon knew that talk alone wouldn't be enough to prove his design superiority. The only way to silence the doubters was to show them in competition. That same year, Simon entered the 1981 Rip Curl Pro at Bells Beach, one of the most prestigious surf contests in Australia. Riding his new thruster, he dominated the waves with unmatched speed, balance, and control. He won the event, making history as the first surfer to claim victory using the revolutionary 3-fin design. But he didn't stop there. Later that year, he took on the legendary Pipeline Masters in Hawaii, a contest known for its massive hollow waves that demanded precision and power. Once again, he won. With 2 major titles under his belt, the world could no longer ignore the thruster. Within just 2 years, the design was adopted by surfers and shapers globally, forever revolutionizing the sport and becoming the industry standard. By the mid-1980s, after securing his place in surfing history, Simon Anderson made the decision to step away from competitive surfing, but his passion for the sport never faded. Instead of chasing titles, he turned his focus toward what had always been at the heart of his success: surfboard shaping and innovation. Simon dedicated himself to perfecting surfboard designs, working tirelessly to refine his thruster model and explore new variations. As the thruster became the global standard, he continued shaping boards for surfers of all levels, ensuring that his influence on the sport extended far beyond his own achievements in the water. He also took on the role of a mentor, sharing his knowledge with the next generation of surfers and surfboard shapers. His insights and experience became invaluable to those looking to push the boundaries of performance and design. In 2011, Simon released his autobiography, Thrust: The Simon Anderson Story, giving readers a personal and in-depth look at his journey, struggles, and triumphs. That same year, his legacy was cemented with an induction into the Surfers' Hall of Fame, a recognition of his game-changing impact on surfing. Though retired from competition, Simon Anderson's influence remains stronger than ever. In recognition of his significant contributions to surfboard design, Simon was awarded the Australian Sports Medal in November 2000. The following year, he was honored by U.S. Blanks at the Sacred Craft Expo in San Diego, California. Despite his legendary status in the surfing world, Simon Anderson has always remained humble and grounded. He resides in Newport Beach, Sydney, a place deeply connected to his journey as a surfer and innovator. Here, he enjoys a quiet life with his wife and 2 sons, staying close to the ocean that shaped his career. Even though he could have become a multi-millionaire by patenting the thruster design, Simon made a decision that stunned many. He chose not to. While most inventors would have rushed to secure their financial future, Simon believed that surfing should always be about progression, not profit. He once said, "If I didn't do it, someone else would have." By allowing the thruster to spread freely, he ensured that every surfer, from beginners to world champions, could benefit from his innovation. This selflessness cemented his status as not just a great surfer, but a true pioneer of the sport. Even today, Simon remains deeply involved in the surfing community, shaping boards and sharing his knowledge. His legacy isn't just about changing surfing, it's about changing it for the better, for everyone. And that's what makes him truly out of this world. Beyond his personal achievements, Simon has been instrumental in supporting and mentoring upcoming surfers, including talents like Kirby Brown and Cooper Chapman. His commitment to nurturing the next generation underscores his lasting influence on the sport. Simon Anderson's innovative spirit has left an indelible mark on surfing. His thruster design revolutionized the sport, offering surfers unmatched speed, control, and power. Decades later, it remains the gold standard in surfboard design. Simon's legacy isn't just about the board, it's about his passion, generosity, and drive to push boundaries. By choosing to share his innovation with the world, he changed surfing forever. His impact is truly out of this world, and it lives on in every wave ridden today. If you enjoyed Simon's story, like, share, and subscribe for more legendary tales of innovation and transformation.